discussing the kind of experiences people had here while covering Uttar Pradesh elections this year, and most of the people had funny experiences and anecdotes in the way they dealt with situations and the people they met. I was asked about my experiences, and I didn't have a lot of funny stories to tell because the kind of stories that we worked on were had a lot of deaths involved, and we really visited families who had lost their relatives and loved ones. For example, in Unnao, in Lakhimpur, in Sitapur, house after house that we went to, we visited were families who had, who were in bereavement, who had lost, either their sons or their daughters. In Unnao, for example, we met a family who had recently lost their daughter because she was gang raped and killed, and they're still waiting for justice. While going out to report, we for elections, we kind of always think that we're going to get a political story and we're going to get into the depth of politics and look at. But what is surprising is the number of emotional stories and tragedies and human losses that kind of stories of loss that come up. And how do you report on that, and how do you kind of connect that to elections and to the current political current political system, or so that was, I think, one of the hardest aspects of my experience, and how to approach people, not as subjects but as human beings who are actually while in the middle of elections they're still experiencing loss, which is which you just can't take away from them. And also to look at the emotional aspect of something like covering elections, for example, the kind of the way people process trauma, the way we as journalists process trauma also kind of becomes important. So yeah, I think one of the biggest takeaways that I had from this year, at least from my experience in Uttar Pradesh, was that people really matter, and their stories should be told the way they like to tell it. If that's painful, then so be it.